Hi guys, so this is a true story. Someone asked this question. Keto doesn't work because I did it for a month. It did help me. But when I went back to my normal eating, my normal diet after a month, the hypoglycemia came back. So this is one of those frustrating things because obviously they missed something or I did not do a good job of explaining it enough. But let's just talk about this, okay? So when you have hypoglycemia, that's low blood sugars. What's causing the low blood sugars is something you ate that's triggering insulin that's pushing your blood sugars down. So when you have hypoglycemia, low blood sugar, and then you think, oh, I have a low blood sugar, I need to consume sugar, right? To get it back to normal. The problem is you're just going to activate insulin again, and that's going to bring it back down. So you will never in a million years correct hypoglycemia by consuming more carbohydrates. So what you're missing is the understanding of this hormone right here. Secondly, you did the program for 1 month. It's not long enough. If you have hypoglycemia, you have very severe insulin resistance that's been probably going on for many, many years. It could take several years before you can even get into a stabilized position. And then when you go back to carbs, you're just going to put it right back. This is a good analogy. I started drinking a lot. I became an alcoholic. Okay, I got sick. So then I actually stopped drinking and I felt better. But then I went back to drinking and now I'm sick again. So that's the same situation as what we're talking about right here. Your normal diet, okay, is not normal. Keto and IF is designed to be a lifestyle change, a long-term diet. This is a normal diet right here. This is not a normal diet right here. In summary, get back on the wagon, continue to do keto and IF, and just make it part of your lifestyle. Hey, before you leave, I just wanted to give you a little quick history on some of the books that I wrote. This was one of the first books. It's called Dr. Berg Body Shapes. It was my attempt at writing about body types. What was very interesting about this book is I actually did all the images myself. Don't ask me why. They look actually not quite as professional as some of the images that I have in the new book. But anyway, this is my first attempt right here called Dr. Berg's Body Shape Diets. And then I wrote a book more extensive called The 7 Principles of Fat Burning. I don't even have a copy anymore, actually, because it's outdated. The next book, I put about 1,000 hours into this one right here called The New Body Type Guide. Major updates on the body types. I put a lot of energy into this. It has professional images, graphics, all sorts of things. Now, the problem with this book is it doesn't really describe what this is really about. Body types are only a small portion of what's in this book. And that's why I changed the name to the Healthy Keto Plan, okay? If you happen to have this book, you don't really need this book because there's only very, very minor updates. But if you don't have this, you need to get this one right here. This book goes into every single detail that you would ever want to know about. It goes into the 7 principles of fat burning. It goes into hormones, the body types, the basic keto plan. It goes into intermittent fasting. I talk about the 10 fat burning triggers and blockers and fat burning strategies with a lot of details in every single chapter. I go into body issues that interfere with losing weight. There's very few people that just have a weight problem. They have a lot of body issues, whether it's sleeping problems, stress problems, inflammation, menopause. I cover that extensively in this book. Then I talk about how to get rid of stress, and I show you a technique. Then I get into exercising. And then I have a lot of really good recipes in this book as well. So this is a good reference guide. On my website, if you get this book, you get this one free. It's called Healthy Keto and Intermittent Fasting. This is the shortcut, quick guide to this book. And the reason I created this book is to have you, within 45 minutes, learn how to do keto, okay, in intermittent fasting, exactly what you need to do. Then you can fill in the blanks with this book right here. So right now I'm doing a special. If you get this book, you get this one totally free, or you can go to Amazon and get these individually. So I just want to clarify the difference between this book and this updated one right here. If you don't have this, you need to get this right here. That way you can get the exact correct information to do it healthily.